Hi, Jody.
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
It looks like she has this permanent tiny smile. That's the default face, the permanent tiny smile.
Definitely come flocking to your shop.
It reminds me of Jing Liu. When you let her smile, it's a sort of a... like a psh, tiny smile.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
Yes.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
You guys are seeing it as coincidental. I'm seeing it as logical as possible. Who is new to this filming set today?
Today of all days.
Exactly, Chiori.
No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
And we're just leaving the man talking to Yoimiya. Well, Aranara can take advantage of Yoimiya.
Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Do not say you can leave, Yoimiya. Do not say you can leave.
I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
Oh no! Silly me.
Oh, what is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but...
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's, truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
This is a
Can you
weird
help me
scene.
carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Yoimiya, what are you planning?
Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
She can ask literally anyone else. I used literally in the right
Hey,
context.
everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
The sentence can be said so different. Please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. I want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise it will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
But...
Never.
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
This conversation can be taken heavily out of context.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so...
Let's see if this Yoimiya better than my Yoimiya. 76 to 145, bitch. I'll beat your ass. Beat. She's got constellations, doesn't she? It's equal. It's equal, okay? It's equal. It's equal, because she has 8, whereas I'm on 10. Yeah, well, Yoimiya, just trusting random people on the street again.
A ways away from the party.
And then she already pops up and shoots him in the chest.
Morris, it's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work to me.
Yeah, I do not trust this dude at all. Going alone into a small room with a random dude, either this is a nefarious plan by Yoimiya, who's ousting him, or something's afoot.
In here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this?
Cause he woke me into this.
Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away,
Wait,
Morris?
why did you knock out Yoimiya?
You've got the wrong guy! It wasn't me! I'm not the killer!
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin
okay.
to the end to save the
Look,
children she had.
I'm not even gonna pull for Severus anymore. You knocked out Yoimiya, bro.
That is Elisa's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean?
There is no escape, bro. But I mean,
Ever love her, Morris?
can I
Or was
pause?
killing her always the plan?
No, please.
Please?
Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
This whole scene irritated the shit out. Oh, fuck this game.
I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris,
It was blanks.
you're under
Yo y
arrest
Mia
for
was
Elisa's murder.
Yeah, it was blanks. Yo y Mia sleeping. It was all a plan. I don't know when we were let in on this plan. That's fake travel. I'm using Dendro. I'm highly irritated right now.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique.
Oh shit.
Perhaps
Because there had
I
to
should
be a
call
sister
you
involved.
the second musketeer.
Yeah, there had to be. She knew too much about guns at the beginning.
The script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Good question.
Your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth.
Yeah, it's just bad that even though Yamir was acting, I took that very seriously immediately, and I didn't expect you to pull everybody into this conversation of seriousness. But I'm okay. I'm guessing we're going to go to court next, right?
This last part is all improv, of course.
Chevrolet, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the second musketeer.
Yes, we were bamboozled. And Traveler's all of a sudden Dendro
Because
again.
even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside.
You're surrounded. Surrounded.
Please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
Like, why didn't... I'm surprised that I was bamboozled. That's what I'm surprised about.
So what do you think, Morris?
Yami's a good actor.
Talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room.
She prepared the room. Good.
more than a minute.
Perfect.
With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk.
I mean, isn't the author just going to the Fortress of MERRYPEDE? And depending on how hard you work in the Fortress of MERRYPEDE, you will be sent a... What's the name? He can be an author from the Fortress of MERRYPEDE. Right? It's the most chilled prison in the whole of the VAT. In Inazuma, they execute you. In Mondstadt, the people... It's Disneyland in Mondstadt. Any Disney princess world, that one without darkness, there we go. Mondstadt. And... Liyue will only get you if you break a contract or murder someone.
I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her.
You mean random default NPC in Genshin
We
Impact?
kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home.
Just because you banged the maid?
I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
So you pulled a young master and offed her? Dude, you could have just taken some cash from your parents without them knowing, set it aside, prepare to leave, and bounce with the check. In other words, you didn't really like her that much.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only...
You mean Veronique?
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you didn't have a choice. Bro, all you had to do was literally tell is, yo, bro, shit, wait, you left long ago. You left long ago. I'm about to get married. If I find out, I'm fucked. Here's some cash, keep quiet for longer, done. That's all you had to do, scumbag.
No. You
My
always
scumbag for coming up with plans for him.
You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Oh, it's one of those full circle moments, I get it.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor.
Wait, so it wasn't even that good of an assassin. He showed himself and hit her across the head, and she didn't defend herself. Wasn't there a chair she could put in the way? Dudes, he walked towards her. At that point, I'd feel pretty damn threatened and run to the kitchen for the knife. If you do not have the physical strength to overcome your adversary, you take them out with you. With the chandelier, as she has sung. Like the chandelier.
Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening
So
we
he's
finally climbed out.
So he's highly incompetent that the assassin went to go kill the mother, didn't see the children, and was like, yeah, I did a good job. I can leave now.
But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
So it's more of a, how do I put it? A flight response. But if she had a flight response, she would run. If she had a flight response, she would run. How does someone walk toward you with a weapon and you stand still? If someone randoms in your house, even you don't stand still. That's a time you home alone that shit. You home alone that shit, okay?
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
Shoot him, then shoot yourself.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him? He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case.
Anything for revenge, right? Look, Veronique, you're just going to the fortress of MERRYPEDE, bro. It's a holiday submarine.
But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got?
And yeah, Veronique, just so you know, Leozi will probably give you a field day, considering he did the exact same thing.
He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along.
Well, Veronique, you could have always went to Leeway after
And
this.
as expected, The second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
It could have been the Three Musketeers, or the Four Musketeers, or the Musketeer Troop, the country of musketeers.
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding.
Oh, but he could be sued out the ass, considering that Nouvellette wouldn't let shit like that slide. Not the mudslide kind of sliding.
After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Human scum.
I detect heresy.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
Paimon, the fact that you are Detective Paimon and have not figured that out, maybe the glasses gives her a extra brain cells.
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well.
Indubitably, Watson.
Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew.
I don't know if I used indubitably in the right context, but I said it correctly.
With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check
I'm proud
Baptiste's
of
orphanage
myself.
adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
Yeah, he did.
As
Bitch,
he
please.
trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
Is that not what she's doing? But then again, this dude is just going to be sent to the fortress of fucking MERRYPEDE. Unless Nouvellette builds a Raiden.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of MERRYPEDE?
I like how it's a badly hidden secret that everybody is living chilled in the fortress of MERRYPEDE. And you can slaughter a whole bunch of people in Fontaine. If you don't get the death sentence, you go live in the fortress of MERRYPEDE. Work hard enough and no one has a problem with you.
I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair?
Yeah.
Is this what you call justice?
Look, I'm all for killing the dude, but I mean, let's take him to Inazuma and give him the Inazuma court-martial. Yes!
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world.
Bro, that's what they used to do in the history of justice. You know that, right? It wasn't until, the law wasn't necessarily a thing at one point. If someone got shot in the road, it was, why did you shoot them? Oh no, you shot my wife. Ah, good going, sir, you did well. Move on.
Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life.
But she has a point. He's going to the fortress of MERRYPEDE, bro. At least break a leg. Break his legs. Break his legs. Simple. Aim for the knees.
But everyone
PewDiePie
has
told
their
us well.
own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world.
Well, we could break his legs. Oh, your justice is to send dude to the fortress of fucking MERRYPEDE. You know what? Go to Fontaine. I'm accused for murder in Liyue, Mondstadt, and Inazuma, and I would like to be. I killed 2 people here in Fontaine. I would like to be sent to the fortress of MERRYPEDE. Guilty. Fortress of MERRYPEDE. Oh, I'm not getting the death sentence. Okay. This is going swell. Goes to the fortress of MERRYPEDE. Hey, Riosley, the Duke. Hey, how you doing, Duke? You don't like me? You will like me. And then becomes the hardest working motherfucker in the whole of the fortress of MERRYPEDE.
Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, his children may come for you.
Ah, cycle of hatred. I get it.
The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society.
Or we can go to Mementos and affect his cognition so that he can that he can confess himself without us having to do anything. You should have these powers, Severus.
Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice.
No, we are the nation of sending the evil motherfuckers to the fortress of MERRYPEDE while Navia's dad gets shot by someone he knows. Great justice system here, don't you think?
But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of MERRYPEDE.
Bro, I already said, even if you drop the soap in the fortress of MERRYPEDE, I'm pretty sure someone else will pick it up for you. That is how innocent the fortress of MERRYPEDE is. The darkness that they spoke about in the fortress of MERRYPEDE was Sigewinne sabotaging people and with innocence, with kindness. She sabotaged them with kindness. And Fonta, of all things, Fonta.
Severus, the rest of the special patrol is here.
Oh, what they gonna do?
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
Alright. Whatever, Gabe.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
If you're Nick, I'm on your side with this one.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
If you go to the fortress of MERRYPEDE, you can kill him there. There will be nothing that Severus can do about it. If they kill him at the fortress of MERRYPEDE, they'll just get an extended sentence. Done. The Duke won't even look at it. He won't even wink. He won't even bat an eye. He'll just be like, they killed him? Well, extend the sentence. Their plan worked out in the end. Good going, team.
Severus.
Let's go.
This was dumb.
We should give an explanation.
This is all
to the crew.
stupid. You talk about justice and then the justice is, you know what? Send him on a all paid for vacation. Free food, free drink, free lodging, work for exercise, and a view of the ocean underground. And the possibility of being turned into goop before Furina stopped being an actress.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
People only take justice into their own hands when the justice that is going to be put into is shit, i.e., the whole of DC.
Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life.
But she has a point. He's going to the fortress of MERRYPEDE, bro. At least break a leg. Break his legs. Break his legs. Simple. Aim for the knees.
But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world.
Well, we could break his legs. Oh, your justice is to send dude to the fortress of fucking MERRYPEDE.